All right, 2:30 kickoff, South Bend. We'll have it for you. Pitt IMG Sports, 93.7 The Fan, the great Bill Hillgrove with the call. Let's just talk about the Irish a little bit. Your team, number 5 in the country, undefeated. Dexter Williams, some of the people that we haven't heard a lot about in this part of the country, but you'll probably be hearing a lot about them during the broadcast because they're that good. Dexter Williams, 178 yards, 17 carries against Virginia Tech. Devon Conley on defense, 1 sack, but he's got 48 tackles. Before we talk about their offense, talk about their defense.
Their defense, the linebacking core is out of this world. Drew Tranquil and Tavon Coney. The defensive line, they just have one man down, next man up. They just rotate in and out. Their speed is out of this world. It's a different Notre Dame team than we're used to. I still think it's better than the 2012 team that went to the national championship.
You really do?
I do. I really do. Offensively, the receiving core, big. They're big, 6'4", 6'5", 6'6". The running backs, 4.2 speed, Dexter Williams, Tony Jones Jr. But yeah, it's built around that defense. That defense just beats you up and wears you down.
Offensively,
the line, again, of course Notre Dame's always had a big offensive line, but they're everywhere. They've got running backs, receivers, tight ends, quarterback. Now the rotation, you can throw Wimbush back in for Book here and there, but.
You still think Jerkovic, the kid out of Pine Ridge, is the future?
I think Jerkovic is the future at Notre Dame, and look out. I mean, 6'5", 235 right now, and he's only going to get better.
You said something just moments ago before we started to dive into this. Don't forget Italian Wednesdays here at the Club at Shadow Lakes. No matter what Pitt is going through, right now 3-3, but whenever they play Notre Dame, they really take it up a few bars, don't they?
It is. It's when Pitt comes to South Bend. If Notre Dame comes to Pitt, it's usually okay. But when Pitt comes to South Bend, that's the scariest game if you're a Notre Dame fan. Notre Dame could be ready to go to a national championship. When Pitt's coming to town, we're sweating bullets.
Well, let's go back a few years to when they won the national championship. Not 88 with Notre Dame, but 76 with Pitt. And a guy who was wearing that TD as in touchdown, Tony Dorsett, the tearaway jersey, and rushed for 303 yards at South Bend against them. And we all remember just a few yards in a cloud of dust and so long to Notre Dame. He was past the secondary.
Yeah.
He grew up not too far from here in nearby Hopewell, Pennsylvania. So a lot of history, of course, between these two schools. And, Newt Rockne would say, when he would come to Pittsburgh, it was like a home game for the Irish. So a lot of fans for the Irish here as well. Yeah. Okay, don't forget Pitt IMG Sports 93.7 The Fan. We'll come back and really round out the rest of the top 10 as far as what Mike believes will be happening this week as we continue at the Club at Shadow Lakes. Good evening.